Since we last left you, the crew were just leaving, and the crew are all gone now. The ship is empty, just the engineer and I and the ghosts of past crew. So since then, we brought the crew back for a day, along with some local help, and we moved the ship down to the Lunenburg Shipyard, and we've pulled the ship out of the water. This is a every 5-year thing, and you can see around the province now, the Spirit of Bermuda was just here for her 5-year inspection. The LaHave River Ferry has gone for her 5-year inspection. The Fundy Rose, the ferry between Digby and St. John, has gone for her inspection as well. So this is a part of living in our regulatory world, is that everything has to be inspected. So for us, what that means is that we'll lift the rudder off so we can look at the bearings and pintles and gudgeons that hold the rudder. All the through hulls have to come out of the ship, and the valves have to be tested. So the valves themselves will go onto a table in the shed in the machine shop, and American Bureau of Shipping will come and inspect them, look at the internals, and then the shipyard will pressure test them. Also pull our propeller shafts out and look at the bearing material that protects the shafts from the tubes that they sit in. So yeah, it's a big job. It's a big job to get the valves out and through hulls. So, but it's important. You wouldn't want one of those to fail and have unimpeded ingress of water into the hull. So it's important that we do that. So I'm here every day. I'll make sure the shipyard is doing what they say they're going to do and be able to answer any off-the-wall questions that they might have. We'll be here until probably late November, early December. And it is certainly starting to get cold now. I hear there was snow in Cape Breton last night, and I think the penchant for doing harbor cruises will be long gone by now. So anyway, hope you're all well, and we'll keep you up to date as things progress. One of the first things to do when the ship comes up out of the water is the shipyard pressure washes the hull, and that removes the little bit of growth that is growing on the bottom paint. After that, we let it dry. We hope to check the seams, particularly the butt seams between the ends of the planks, and then fresh coat of paint after sanding. The guys have been working very hard sanding the hull. They've done a really lovely job this year. I'm very pleased with the work that they're doing. So yeah, fresh coat of paint. We do see worm damage here from time to time. Any little spot of paint that's missed, the worms will get there, the Torito worms. So it's really important to get a proper coat of paint and to make sure that all little nooks and crannies have a good coat of paint in them to stop the worms. So other than that, we see mussels sometimes growing on the pipes, and we'll see barnacles growing on the grounding plates for the ship, where we are using the ocean to ground for either lightning strikes or for radio transmission or for the engines. So let's clean her up, we'll put her back together, and we'll relaunch.